Kristen.
As trees should. Attack the natives. Don't attack those of us who were imported.
I mean, to be fair, he's also an import.
I'm not.
Oh, I thought he was native.
I'm talking about the tree.
I would say, yeah, the tree's an import. Nimbus is native.
Exactly. The tree is pro-immigrant.
So Brian needs to sort the initiative properly, so Matt's in the right place.
Yeah, that's why I was waiting to making sure. Does anyone else want to refoot? I'm gonna try and refoot, but just making sure. I rolled for shit. Shannon, do you want to refoot? I'll say your initiative is currently 15.14.
Give me a second. Okay.
Currently, the tree is moving fast, moving ahead of you. I'll say this is the current initiative order.
I don't think I did much better.
You have actually rolled the exact same thing.
Yeah. So I guess it is what it is.
Okay. All right. I'll say if that is the case, if folks are ready, you can get started. All right. In which case, top of the round, Nimbus.
Started whacking. You can ignore that last attack, the 28, because I used my bonus action to heal myself instead.
Okay. So the 28 isn't an attack, just 24, 10, 5, and 21. Okay. All right. I'll say the 24 will hit. The 10 and 5 obviously do not. The 121, let me check his AC real quick. See, what did he do last time? Yeah. The 21 currently does hit. So 24 and the 21 will hit. Okay. What's the let's see, the spirit damage, strength of 12 versus prone. I'll say all right. Well, I'll say hilariously enough, I mean, technically you could fell a tree, but can't be prone. I'll say tree is immune to prone, but let's see. So damage. The
That's just an
puppy,
effect. I can't turn it off.
Yeah.
So
the puppy, that's a 17 to hit, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna say Fenrir misses. I'm gonna say, but you do connect with those two attacks. See, okay, yeah. The tree. I'm gonna say the tree howls in anger as more of your magical attacks slash into it, carving off bark and revealing pulsating flesh underneath it that you tear into.
Pulsating.
All right. The druid, as of last round, was knocked. I'm gonna say is knocked out. He is down. Well, not knocked out, killed. He is down. Um, Rivers and Mark mode. The tree. Okay. Nope. Go back. Da, 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 da. This who wants to put who I say what do any of the players want to put fate in their hands?
Get in her own hands, huh?
To see what he does. Roll a d4 and determines what I do.
Got it. 3.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Nimbus slashing into the tree. The pulsating flesh. You seem to hit some sort of pocket that seems to be bubbling more than others. As this large, as this large gush of um stale, disgusting water explodes out of him, which you presume is some of the water. Which you presume is some of the water that from the surrounding lands that this thing has absorbed over time. Yeah, this still stands, I believe. Let me see what the. What- da, 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 da. Okay. Never mind. It only I'll say clips whisper and it catches Nimbus. Um I need both of you to make strength saving throws.
What saving throws?
Strength.
Yeah, I still did not hear. Strength. Okay.
Strength. Yeah.
Okay. As I heard.
Sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah, I need strength saving throws from both of you. Finra is right just on the outside of it. As this massive wave of water comes at you. Just pulling out.
Damage. Ooh,
Right.
that's a save. Well, you could add 2d8 to it. Just grinding Holt.
Grinding hold just works on anything trying to push you back. If I remember.
It says
correctly.
anytime you can make anytime you're making a strength saving throw, I can use my reaction.
Okay.
I didn't think it was 2d8. Damn.
I add my weapon's damage die.
Okay.
That is nice.
In full Buster Sword mode, I do 2d8.
Okay, nice.
All right. David.
Yes.
So,
You need to say it for me as well?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
yeah, you're right at your pog is in the radius.
That problem.
I'm about to say, if I remember correctly, meet or beat is a hit or is a
It's tied to the attacker.
Okay. All right. Okay. Nimbus, you are pushed back 10 feet. I'm gonna say you successfully saved. I'm gonna say you are pushed back 10 feet. Moonlit Whisper, I'm gonna say you are hit with the wave had apparently enough momentum to be able to catch you as you are hit with the crashing wave, the end result of the crashing wave, and are sent hurtling back 60 feet
Yeah.
for a total of seven bludgeoning.
Making sure he has like lots of his. Okay.
All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I guess okay, I will ask this. Matt, are you here?
Yes, I am.
Shannon, are you here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. I'll say 3, 2, 1. Pick a number between 1 and 5.
4.
2.
Okay, David and Tristan?
1.
Between 1 and 10?
1 and 5.
1 and 5? 4?
Pretty
4
sure
has
it's
been
1.
selected.
Okay. 3?
3. Okay. Everybody remembers their numbers?
Yep.
Yeah.
Who is 1?
Oh, that was
David.
me.
Seeing that you have been left alone, it is going to hurl. Let's see. Oh my God, is it something different? Did it do something different? Oh my God, it did something different. Some of the water will gather and pool into a giant ball of ice that is subsequently thrown in your direction.
Oh, good. I thought there was gonna be some damaging vine entanglement.
It's the same thing that it's been smacking Tristan with, but anytime I roll for Tristan, it just seemed to want to do acid damage. This time it seems to want to try to this time it seems to actually want to, hit you. Let's see. So is throwing this? Wow, that's shit. Does a 19 hit you?
It meets.
Okay. Seems to be the issue. I'm about to say just meat. Okay. Uh, right. For a total of 14 cold damage.
Oof.
All right. That is it for its turn. Missouri.
Okay.
I believe I gave you access to the giant ant queen sheet. I don't know if you.
Hold on, because when I look at it, it says that it's an NPC or whatever.
Yeah. Can you click on it?
It says coming soon. NPC sheets aren't supported in Roll20 Mobile yet. Check back soon and upvote on our product board.
Okay. And you don't have access to its multi-attack. Okay, so you can either bite or sting.
Oh wait, I can't do my other stuff.
I believe when you turn
You should have access to the stat block.
Masa,
for multi-attack.
apparently the mobile is saying that she doesn't have access to even looking at the sheet.
Well, I meant like her shape shifting ability could give her access to the stat block.
Okay, let's see.
And in her question of can she do a does she only have bite or sting? I mean, I
Yeah,
know.
Masa, yeah, she can't do. Masa, if I remember correctly, we talked about that. She can't. Masa, she's not able to use creatures' multi-attack abilities.
Right.
She can bite or the ant has the ability to bite or sting. I believe when you shapeshift, you can still use the spells, I believe.
Okay. So I was wanting because I can destroy water.
Yeah, the water's basically gone now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The water lasted for an attack.
Oh, okay. There's no water within this being at all. I can't just starve it or dehydrate it.
The only water that's there is the water that you created around its mouth.
Okay.
I don't think.
I'll say that's currently causing a debuff right now. You
Are
created a
you
bunch
wanting
of
to like blood bend it, but bend it through drawing the water out of the bark?
Yes.
Is that what you're?
I want to dehydrate it.
the create destroy water. You create to for is that concentration? It's not concentration. Let's see.
I'm not sure if it can target a creature. But I think there is a spell for what you're wanting to do.
Let me see. Let's look at good old Google. Can you target a creature with create destroy water? Because that could be really bad. Let's see. No, you cannot directly target a creature with create or destroy water spell to fill their lungs or otherwise harm them. The spell specifically targets objects like open containers or areas. Creatures are not considered containers or objects in this context.
But what if it's a tree? It's basically wood.
It is, but it is a target. It is currently a creature.
Fudge.
I want to say, yeah, you can use it to extinguish flames. It cannot be used in a way that causes harm.
Okay.
And so cannot be used to do anything to sentient to living creatures.
Okay, well then I will continue to stab its eyes.
Actually, you can use this, but the creature needs to be a water type creature. So if it's like a water elemental, you can use it and it'll take damage per caster level. So if you're ever fighting against a water elemental, you can use this.
It was doing water elemental type stuff, shooting water at people. I shall continue to stab its eyes out until it is blind.
All right. In which case, I think for use and bite or sting.
I will be. I thought I had my dagger with me. I was using my dagger.
Well, you're an ant now.
I can't. An ant can't hold a dagger.
I wouldn't believe so. You don't really have hands. You just kind of have, little dancing
But
feet.
ants can carry things.
Yeah, in your mouth.
Well, yeah.
You know what? If you want to make me a dex, uh make me a dex check.
Okay.
I'll
Next
say
check.
I'll say 1d20 plus your ant dexterity, so +1. A d20 +1.
D20 plus 1. Okay. D20.
If you can manage to hold a dagger with your mandibles. You try to hold. I'll say trying to hold the dagger. I'll say trying to hold the dagger. You are having a bit of a issue trying to like fumbling it around with your increased size and your giant mouth seems to be unable to hold the dagger that was a proper size when you were smaller.
Oh man. Then I shall bite the eyes.
Okay. D20 plus 5.
D20 plus 5.
Total of 10. Let's see. All right. You are biting at it, trying to chew through, trying to, I must say, when you bite at it, you seem to be hitting a particularly tough piece of bark. I must say, you seem to be hitting a particularly tough piece of bark, unable to penetrate through it. Didn't roll high enough to beat its AC.
Did I do I still lose points every turn? Everything I do?
Trying to remember, were you?
Because I drank that potion, whatever.
Yes. You must say you. Oh wait, that's right. You do have I'll say the potion it gave you advantage. I'll say you have advantage, so you can roll again.
I can roll again.
Yeah, I'm about to say you have advantage. I'm about to say you have advantage, but you you are taking damage.
Okay. So is that 3 hit points right so far?
Yes, I believe so. All right, that still does not hit. But yeah, you only take the damage one.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to do for your bonus action?
Can I try and soften up the bark with some acid in my satchel?
You don't have your satchel right now because you're a giant ant.
Crap. Then no, there's nothing else I want to do.
Okay. I didn't know if you had like multi-attack or anything, or if you had any bonus action spells or anything you wanted to cast or anything. I wasn't aware.
No.
Okay. Okay. Which case, Whisper.
Okay. Cool. I've been thrown quite a bit. I'll get up. Really, the only thing viable here is the.
Yeah, everyone else got kind of murdered. I say, Fireball's a bitch. So, what was it? She said, "Why did they die so easy?" I'm like,
And so the
most.
potion, I think, theist.
I'm like most low tier, like most low tier things aren't going to survive 30 points of damage. Oh yeah, Matt. Just so you can know, for the purposes of this map, looking at the map, any portion of the map that you see that is the tree is something you can target. You don't have to be able to reach the pog. The pog is
Okay.
the pog is only there for, purposes of range and to make sure that something's on the map for me to be able to track it.
Roger that.
So yeah. So if you attack a root or anything, it counts as hitting a tree.
I had my weapon.
If I remember correctly, you punched this guy to death. You punched the main druid cultist to death. So I don't remember if you had a weapon up. Yeah, use rocket blast to punch him to death.
In that case, I gonna get a melee shot.
Yeah, that is enough to hit. All right, so 7 slashing damage. All right. So you cut into it, spilling a bit of free sappy blood. Anything else?
That'll be it for now.
No, okay. Cool. Seeing how this is going, it will take a legendary action.
Not actually blood. It's kind of like a two-bark sap. All right.
It's um it's oozing out like sap, but it's not. It doesn't look like blood, but it definitely looks like whatever this. It looks like whatever this thing.
Yep.
Ah, 6. Okay. Matt, could you roll me another D4?
Absolutely. 1.
Um, Matt, your character's flying, correct?
No, he is on the ground.
Okay. Cool.
Because I got him at full size. Why?
Okay.
Did he just target me?
No,
Okay.
targeted everyone.
Ah.
But it doesn't.
No.
That's why I was like, but it doesn't affect you if you're flying. It is going to let out this ear-piercing howl as the ground begins to tremble again. I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw. Moonlit makes it. I believe as an ant, your dex save is +1, Missouri. So a D20 +1.
D20 +1. Why?
Yeah, this D20 is fucking you over. This bullshit. And I believe also need one for Fenrir as well.
I'm getting there. I was just keying it in.
Okay. Okay. God damn it, Fenrir. Okay. All right. So the all right. Piaz, you are able to make it through the rumbling of the ground. Nimbus, you are able to make it through the great rumbling. Same for Moonlit. However, the giant ant seems to buckle under the stress of this vibration. Despite having 6 legs, does not seem to be able to stand on any of them. Basically everyone with more than 2 legs on this map seems to fall prone,
That's kind of funny.
as it requires 2 legs to stand, not 4 or more.
Oh, there.
Let's see.
Oh,
Let's see. I don't believe that Fenrir has any concentration spells going, correct? Nope. Okay, cool. And I do not believe that shapeshifting is a concentration.
Nope.
All right. So, yep. Nope. So neither of you needs to make Constitution saves, but the area is difficult terrain. It was already difficult terrain, but it's back to being difficult terrain again. It's difficult
A little difficult terrain.
Super difficult.
But I'm athletic and acrobatic. And I've got 6 legs.
Yes, and you can spend half of your movement standing up, which is good because you weren't planning on moving anywhere. So on your turn, you can just stand up and keep biting with no action. You're not really affected. Technically, none of you are really affected by this.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it's only a move that's useful in order to make you waste movement. Oh, sorry. Piaz. It is your turn, little insect child. I must say, I can let you know based on what you have experienced so far, so that you don't accidentally use any attacks that you would have known didn't seem to be working. From what you've seen, poison, lightning, fire, lightning, and fire don't seem to be doing as much damage as you would hope.
well then.
Just keeping you from, keeping you
Yeah,
from using it.
give me a second. Give me a second. Because I had one idea and then realized, no, that doesn't even make sense. I was like, oh, I could go revivify one of our fallen people who we need to question.
I think technically you can go and revivify a cultist.
Do you have 300 gold worth of diamond or gold?
I have 300 gold. Yeah.
Okay.
I got 680 gold.
Must
I
say
say 'cause
there.
300
I
per.
checked that.
I'm gonna say right in front of you is the merchant who was accidentally killed by David's character.
Yeah.
You
Well,
can I'm gonna say you can pick him up, you can revivify him and drag him away.
yeah, I'm not strong. I am child.
I don't know what your
Well,
strength
thankfully,
is.
unless Brian's going to be a dick about it, you don't have to roll to drag a body. You're just a half movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But I'm trying to see. I might be thinking of a different character because I'm currently playing too many celestial beings.
I'm gonna say
I
I'm
could have sworn that I can. No, I have magical resistance. I have a halo, and then I have an eldritch claw tattoo, which makes my strikes magical. Okay, perfect. That was what I needed to know. Um, cool. And if I recall correctly, where is my two of those? Okay. We are going to go with actually no. I will go and we're gonna go with grab the merchant. And I probably can't move much this round.
You want that
Oh,
merchant?
that
You want that merchant, or I'm gonna say you have this merchant that you can grab, or you have this merchant you can grab. These are the two merchants.
oh yeah. This is the one that froze to death.
This is the one that froze to death. This one is actually, I meant to tell you. This one, what you see is a puddle of melted bones, flesh, and clothing.
Yeah, that sounds a little more expensive. I'll just take this one.
I'll say this guy's basically just an ice block. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say it's all the same cost.
Oh, I know it's all the same cost. It was a joke.
So
Um,
this one can
and
be
then I will
dragged. This
start
one needs to be
dragging
scooped.
him. If you can move me and the thing down about 15 feet
Yeah.
away.
Right.
It don't hurt because he's dead. And we really are lucky. Yeah.
Yeah. Like yeah, this one right here, you probably have to scoop into a jar, but I mean you could do that. But
Yeah, if
this
you have to
one
scoop him into a jar, he's beyond revivify.
I've captured the evildoer.
Revivify needs an intact body.
Take it to a high level cleric. Let's
We'll take it.
resurrect.
We'll take him back to. We'll take him back to the school.
Yeah. I'll say school does have a high level cleric on hand. Okay, so you pick him up, you drag him back. Is just dragging him what you're doing, or are you casting the spell on him, or are you?
I'm just gonna drag him because I'm too close right now. I think I want to get him further away, so it's
Okay.
gonna take probably 2 turns. I will dash though, which I think
Yeah.
you already accounted for.
No, I haven't because I'll say you just did your regular movement half move, which
Okay,
would be
yeah.
15.
So another
Next.
15 to dash.
Yeah. Okay, you are effectively out of range of everything that this thing could do to you.
I don't know that. I'm probably gonna move another 15 feet on my next turn and then bonk this sucker back to life.
Yeah, not many things are going to be able to travel 140 feet.
Oh, again, I am a child. I want to be at least 150 feet away.
That is fair. I'll say, hell, you're even out of fireball range. If ever.
Probably out of being the target of fireball range, but
I
that's
believe,
not to say that it targets something close by and then
actually, I
that
think
explosion gets me.
I say 100.
But
I'll say fireball's 120 feet, right?
I'd have to look. I don't think it's that far, but I could be wrong. Why don't you say
where's
90?
Sierra when you need her?
I say lightning is a 100-foot line.
Fireball, 150 feet.
100 oh, never mind. You are not far out of way, out of range. You are correct. Keep running, little child. All right. Cultist is dead. We'll use this other legendary action. And we'll attempt to target Moonlit Whisper.
There's been another plane crash.
What?
Yep.
Wait. What the fuck?
In Philadelphia.
Yep.
Yeah.
People keep dropping their licenses and hitting their head.
It's not a commercial airliner, it doesn't sound like.
Oh,
Oh, so it's just Harrison Ford again.
Yeah, probably it might have been a Lear, the Learjet. So yeah, no. 2 people were on board.
was the USAF involved?
No, it just crashed into a residential area.
Oh, okay.
Okay. David. I'm about to say, I'm about to say, uttering something. I'm about to say, uttering something at you. I'm about to say, uttering something at you in Infernal. I'm about to say, uttering something at you in Infernal. Up here near one of its largest eyes, you will see this ball of fire begin to gather in front of, I'm about to say, in front of it, as this huge ball of fire comes hurtling towards you.
Speaking of fireball.
Okay, sounds like I need to see.
Nope, it is just an attack. It is just a magic attack. Similar to the
Okay.
similar to the ice, it is just throwing fire at you. I'll say hurl elements. Does a 21 hit you? Okay. Uh, 22 points of damage.
Ah, there's how much it'll be for me to mend that. Ah, playing rough. Now I'm hangry. Now I'm hangry and a little miffed.
All right. Rabbits is going to load up. I'll say load up her bow. Going to do shit. You will hear. I'm gonna say, Moonlit Whisper. You will hear from a distance. It's like I'm gonna say, bodyguards person.
Yeah.
Protect. I'll say, continue to do the protection. If you, if you dies, if you dies, business suffers.
Got it.
You see something that looks like a needle flying through the air at you. Do you choose to get hit by it?
I know what its source is from.
Yes, you see her firing it at you.
Okay, I'll get hit then.
Okay. I'll say you get hit with this needle. You are under the effects of haste for 1 round.
Oh, okay, I thought I already had something in buffing my speed, but okay.
I believe you do. I'll say, but it's not haste.
Okay. Well, at least I get a little bit more AC with the haste. Nice.
I believe you also get an extra
I believe
extra
movement is
action.
doubled.
I'll say
Yeah,
movement double,
movement is doubled, and you can dash as a bonus action.
and I believe you get 1 extra action.
One extra action that can be used for very specific things.
Yeah. All right. Anyone want to refoot?
Good.
All right.
Yes. Yeah. Hold on.
Okay.
Much better. Like, definitely ahead of Dave. I'm getting so far up in the world.
Awesome. You are now faster than David.
Moonlit Whisper.
Nimbus. The tree is looking at all of you. If I remember correctly, none of you speak Abyssal or Infernal.
Oh,
I
speak.
do.
I speak
Oh.
Abyssal, I think.
I speak one of those things. 1 second.
I
speak
speak
Abyssal.
Abyssal.
Okay. Does anyone speak both?
River does.
No.
Okay.
No, River doesn't speak Abyssal.
River spoke both.
I guess when she didn't speak Abyssal, she only spoke Infernal.
I will double check, but I believe, as of last session, she was understanding both, so she may have fucked up. But
Abyssal, Infernal, yeah. So both.
Yeah, she's got
of
both.
them on her sheet.
Okay. Well then.
Anyone with one or the other, you seem to, based on how it's speaking, you seem to understand what sounds like every other word. It sounds like broken speech. It sounds like broken English to you. But what you are getting is the gist of you continue to struggle instead of helping. You wish your world to be you wish this world to be consumed. The usurper is the true threat. Help me, and I will save your world.
Can we respond and just say Kiaz is gonna shout over his shoulder in Abyssal. Fuck you, we're gonna beat you and then we're gonna beat him.
All right. I'll say, Nimbus, I do not believe you understand any of this. You just
Nope.
kind of hear the tree yelling things, and then you hear Kiaj yelling something back that sounds very aggressive. That whatever he said, the tree does not seem like it is too thrilled with the response.
Yep. I need to hear nothing. I understand nothing it says. I know nothing about the communion. I know.
I do not know who I am or what my purpose is. All I know is that I must kill.
There is a tree I must chop down.
And all attacks are legitimate.
Awesome. Hit, hit, miss, hit, hit. Okay, and with that, Kristen, how do you want to do this?
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's a lot of fucking
No.
damage.
I know. I'm just laughing because it's like he got out his final words, and then the one person who didn't understand him. Boom.
I'll say Tristan did like if all of those that connected did like almost like 200 points of damage.
As I hit it from the left, my spiritual weapon hits it from the right, and chopping through the final pieces of wood. And as it's starting to teeter, Fenrir will like jump up and he uses hind legs to like kick it so it falls away from us.
Okay.
Timber.
And howls because he can't say timber, but we all know what he said.
Okay. Okay.
Shakes his pipe out on it.
Okay. Okay. Did you use all? I'll say, did you use all of your actions to do that?
That's my action and my bonus action. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Do you get to dash for a free action?
Well, that was the point of knocking it away, but not dash as a free action. I can dash as a bonus action.
Okay.
But I already used my bonus action.
Okay. As it is dying,
I still have my movement.
Okay. As it is dying, I'll say as it is dying, I'm gonna say the ground. I'm gonna say the ground that it caused to be difficult terrain shifts back to normal, as that is an effect that it has as long as it is alive. Is no longer alive, so the ground goes back to normal. For as its body is starting to collapse, you will see all of the different elements that it seemed to have absorbed during all the elements and magical energies of the land that it absorbed seem to be rupturing and seeming as if it's about to blow up out of its body. I will give you, I'm gonna say everyone here, if your full movement with a dash can get you out of this radius, you do not have to roll for this.
Are you able to move out of turn? Or?
Yes, I'm gonna say combat's effectively over. I'm giving you a chance. Technically, this is just supposed to be fuck you. This happens because you're this close. I'm giving you a chance to get out of this.
How far away do we need to be?
Outside of this aura, outside of this golden aura, you don't have to worry.
We can't see the aura.
Wait,
You have to toggle see permission on it.
Oh, I thought that.
GMs will always see it. Players have to be given permission to see.
Apologies. There we go.
Okay. Fenrir can get clear without dashing.
Because all my movement bonuses, I can even with the.
Missouri should be able to get out, even with being prone. Should be able to get out of here.
I have 6 legs.
Yeah.
I'll say because the sheet technically just says that if you're within range, this just happens to you. I don't like that. So that's why I was like, I'll give people a chance to just kind of see if they can get out of the blast radius and not have to roll for it.
Everybody but Nimbus can get out of the blast radius.
Dex save.
Ah, after the effect occurs, you may then.
Are you particularly immune or resistant to any particular type of elemental damage currently?
Give me a minute. Nimbus is resistant to fire, lightning, necrotic, and radiant.
Okay. Okay, then I have to roll this differently then. Hold up.
Oh, you can get just to the edge. Ah, still 22, though.
Okay. Okay. I'll say, as you attempt to, I'll say, as you realize that you're too far, you're too close to be able to do a cool guys, don't look back at explosions, and you try to run from the explosion. The blast catches you in the back, um, as you are, um, as you are running away. Um, Yelling Phoenix. I have no clue what else you're doing, but as you take a total of 7 fire damage, 8 lightning damage, and 9 miscellaneous nature damage.
Okay, and you already have, so I have to have that again for.
No. This is let's see. Fire. Yeah, you need to, that 7 becomes a 4.
Already have.
Well, he
The
had it for
8.
making the save. I have to have it again.
Yeah, so that's actually 4 and 4. 4,
Yeah.
4, and 9. So you take a total of 17 damage.
4, and yeah,
Yeah.
17.
I'll say you have the fire, you have the lightning, the rest
Yeah.
of nature. You told me you didn't have resistance
Yeah.
to. All right. As the tree roots begin shriveling, I must say, as the tree roots begin shriveling up, um, and you can almost ambiently feel the mana flowing back into the land from this thing's corpse. It does not seem to be coming. It does not seem to. The land does not seem to be coming back to life, but you seem to be, I'll say, but you can tell that given enough time, and if people just kind of leave it alone, probably over a couple of years, this land will go back to being will go back to flourishing. So everything that this tree took seems to be flowing back into the land.
Hey.
Kiaz, you have, I'll say, you have the dead merchant. What would you like to do with them? I believe Revivify has a time limit.
1 minute, yes.
Sweet. You about to say it has been a grand total of 12 seconds since he died. Still the map.
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay.
Sorry.
No problem. I'm about to say it's been a total of 12 seconds since this guy died. You have a total of 40. You have 48 seconds left before he's just gone for good.
Then I shall cast Revivify.
Okay.
Mark off that gold.
All right. I'll say the ice around his body will melt as the color comes back to his skin. Revivified, do they come back at 1 or are they considered stable?
They come back at 1.
Okay. He'll come back. The ice will melt off his skin as the color will come back into his cheeks as he looks up. As he just kind of feels his skin. He's like,
Oh,
what happened?
For added effect, I would like to have pre-activated my Halo before I bring him back. Have
Okay.
my Halo on.
I'm about to say he's gonna look and be like, oh yeah, what? Oh, I'm alive. Oh, thank God. He's gonna look at you. He's like, oh God, I'm actually dead.
He
Wait,
did die. That is certain.
wait. He's gonna look. He's like, angels are bugs? What?
Don't ask questions.
Yes,
And
yes.
he's good.
Yes. I'll say he was like, yes. Of course. So, I am humbled by your presence. Oh, great one.
You
Please.
sit. Actually, kneel. Kneel.
Yeah, yes, of course, absolutely. He's moving a little sluggish as his joints are still kind of thawing, and he's old. Well,
He's
he was already on the ground, so he just kind of like rolls over a little bit into like a kneeling position.
he's going to look over and be like, oh, hold on. Right. David, Moonlit.
Yeah?
The guy you put on the ice, did you have any questions for him?
He's gonna turn around and look. He's like, wait a minute, I'm dead.
I just wanted him for the police.
This isn't the afterlife.
That depends on what you think about the police.
He's
You
gonna
did-
he's gonna look at
You
he's
did
gonna look at
legally die, and so it is after your first life.
he's gonna look. He was like, "You're no angel, and he's no cop." He's gonna point over at Moonlit Whisper. He killed me.
No, you killed yourself.
You unlawfully.
It was
detained
very
me.
dramatic. Woe is thy who stabs mine armor. For my flesh is a prickly thing.
He's gonna kind of look at you. He's gonna look at Kios.
Moonlit is an actor.
You did actually try to stab him.
Yes, because I'll say yes in panic. That tree over there. He's gonna turn and look at the tree. He's like, "Oh, it's dead. Oh, well, whew, one less thing off my mind. Thank you so much for protecting me from this evil tree. It coerced me. I was under its spell. Yes, and it forced me to make nefarious deals that were not in the best interests of the city. And as you can see, I have been lifted from its curse with its death. Ah, yes, yes. Now,
More feeling.
Did anyone else have any questions for this?
It was pretty cut and dry.
Oh, the way Brian hit. Sorry, The only reason I brought him back was because the GM's response was, "Oh, well, there's no one to ask questions of anymore now because they're all dead."
Well, I mean,
Well, I mean, other people might have questions. I'm just, we know, aside from, locking down where the stolen items are, that's the only thing that's left.
yeah, and for that we can just
Wow.
turn them over.
I'm about to say, and I'm about to say, I figured, I'm about to say, okay, my idea was that as the, I wasn't about to say, as the, police and the heroes, I assumed that you at least want to bring someone back into
I said we do
custody.
need to bring somebody back to actually turn over to the cops, because if we just come back from the woods and say, "Yeah, we solved it," without any proof, they might be a little.
Yeah, I've been saying that.
Oh, excellent.
It was like we solved it, we killed everyone, we brought back no
Excellent.
one, we just
Cool.
left all the dead bodies.
And there's a I'll need a holy person fee to restitute that 300 I spent on this bringing back this.
I believe they did say expenses were covered, so they should, they should include that when we get back.
Excellent. Okay.
You're pretty businessy for a youngin.
Yes,
I
yes,
don't
you
like
did.
I
Um,
don't like wasting time or resources.
Frabix is going to walk
Hanging
over
out with Seth too much.
Frabix will walk over to this gentleman and be like, he's like, yes, we is the police, aren't we? We are polices, right?
We are above the police. We're the summoned.
Well, at the moment, we are not above police because we were duly deputized by the City Watch to handle this, so we are at the City Watch level.
Okay, we
I like
are
how
at the City Watch level, but per celebrity, like the name the summoned carries a lot more weight than the police. Like if this guy goes back into town and is all like, the police killed a tree, everyone's gonna be like, what? But if it's the summon killed a tree, he's gonna be spinning our praises, and we're gonna start getting a big name for ourselves, an even bigger.
I'd just like to point out the summon didn't do shit.
I brought him back to life. Thank you very much. Or
I'd say anybody who actually participated in this fight is a local.
Well,
I'll say
again,
Frabix is going to look over. Frabix is going to look over towards Missouri. It was like giant ant friends. Giant ant friend.
I kind of want to dismiss my shapeshift now.
Okay. You can do.
Yay!
There you go. Oh, well, blue bearded friends.
Yes.
Need assistance doing the police's works.
I don't have any questions or.
Oh, no questions. Need you to grab ankles and holds upside downs while we take salutes.
You want me to hold you upside down?
No, hold this man's upside down and shake and shake very vigorously. We need to perform an investigation on his pockets.
All right. Upsy daisy.
He's gonna be like, wait, what? Ah! You kind of start shaking him shaking him. Feel free to, anyone standing around him, feel free to roll investigation with advantage. As trinkets and coins and all sorts of other things are falling out of his pocket.
Make sure to reclaim the ring. We need that to give back to the old lady.
I already grabbed the ring.
Okay, just confirming.
14.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm not paying attention. I'm busy burning things. But
okay.
Why? What rustic architecture?
Oh, I mean, I remember that our deputy badges are very special, so I'm not going to participate in those.
Okay. Frabix is like goblin gonna goblin. So Frabix is like, badge or not, I'm robbing you.
I say Frabix is going to get in trouble. The rest, yeah.
I was like, Frabix is like, hey, I'll say it's less robbing and more, procurement. It must say
Did,
her about
somebody,
it.
did somebody say crime? Oh, look, here comes River.
Are we committing crime?
They're frisking / confiscating stuff from the merchant.
They're holding them up.
I'm not.
They're holding them up. I'll say,
I didn't say who. I said they.
Frabix and Missouri are based. Missouri's holding them upside down, shaking them while stuff is falling out of his pockets. Frabix is confiscating the stuff.
The contraband.
Did we already treat the tree?
Yes,
I killed the tree. Yeah.
Tree is dead.
Okay.
That said-
the poor tree.
That said, if I could, get your assistance just to make sure we burn the remains thoroughly so it doesn't grow back.
Okay. Without its magical,
Yeah.
I'll say without its magical abilities, it seems to be susceptible to fire because it's just a tree again.
So we are doing the equivalent of burning stumps just to make sure that get the root structure and make sure this thing does not.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
There will, I'll say from the husk. I'll say from the husk, you will see a beam of light as a small seed shoots back up into the sky and seems to go back out into space.
Oh, good. That's somebody else's problem now.
I'll say a fragment of the calamity of the stars has been purged from the planet.
Yay!
He said
Well, I
fragment.
mean, they're over there, shaking up the merchant.
I'll say
Be
you're
over
helping.
here burning up the stump.
Okay. Is Fenrir going to help with the burning, or is Fenrir just standing there?
Fenrir was helping me locate the different, any stumps and or roots or whatever.
Okay. Kiaz, are you participate? I'll say Moonlit Whisper is staying out of it, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah.
Kiaz, are you participating in the confiscation?
I don't know if Kiaz realizes it's wrong.
Is it though?
I mean, the Kiaz, it's not. Like, I mean,
I don't think it's wrong.
Kiaz just spent 300 gold. I just spent 300 gold to bring this guy back to life. Now, granted, I know I'm going to get that back in the end, but I don't care if my friends take a little off him.
He's not going to use it.
What he does to people. Like, I mean, let the punishment fit the crime.
Let's see.
Okay. My bad. Sorry. Jesus. While Brian is taking a minute to figure out what the next steps are, can I just say how I hate when I'm on my period and I'm cramping in my anus? It's the most uncomfortable feeling ever.
As long as you don't mind people, having that immortalized on the internet.
I mean, it's part of a female anatomy, and it's part of what a female goes through when she's on her cycle. So, I mean...
Some people are shyer about it than others. I was just reminding you that we're on a hot mic.
I will admit that I've never heard anyone complain about that particular region. in regards to that?
Yes, it is it's a literal thing. Look
I'm
it
not.
up.
I'm not.
Women do
I'm
have
not. I'm not.
transgender.
I'm not. I'm not saying. I'm not saying that that's not a thing. I'm like. I'm trusting you as as like a member of someone who deals with that. And I was like, I've just never like I've heard about like pains in almost every other place. I've never heard of pain. I'm like, that's new to hear about.
Yeah, in their anus.
I'll say like they've
But it
literally
is the
described like
pain
so
that happens.
like I've heard about it in like so many different sections and areas. That was never one of them. I was like, oh, okay, that's new. I'm just gonna assume that it hurts
Maybe
wherever you say it hurts.
maybe they were just shy about sharing that particular area. I am not shy about being on my menzies.
I'm like,
I want
no,
the all girls to know. I'd be quick to even let my coworkers and my patients know. And they're like, "Oh, you don't look so good." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm bleeding from my vagina right now."
I'll say because I've heard people like, oh, I'm on my period, my back, it was like my shoulders hurt, or I'm on my period, my knees hurt, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna assume that it's just
Transgender pain is no joke, man.
yeah. So
I'm telling you,
I'm just kind of
crippling.
like okay, so nature's punishment for not being pregnant is really wild. So that's
Kiera,
just
Yeah,
Yes.
you will appreciate this. You just said I tell everybody I'm on my menses. I'm bleeding from my vagina. I got a notification from YouTube that one of my streamers is playing Blood Omen at the same time.
Yes.
That was ironically timed.
Full circle.
That what I'll call it from now on, Blood Omen.
Blood omen, guys. It's, my body is not winning. Nope, I guess I should probably drug it. Oh, hey, Mr. Ambulance, sir. Don't flash your lights at me, mister.
Are you on my side of town?
No. I was on your side of town. And by your side of town is I was passing through your side of town.
Okay. I was just saying because you were talking about an ambulance, and I just heard one that was going through. So I was wondering.
Oh, no. This one doesn't have its lights on. I'm way up past your side of town, but I was passing through your side of town. I had passed through your side of town.
Okay.
I was also over by your job, and I tried to send you a message to see if you were like at work, and I was going to come by and see you, but my text messages weren't going through, and so I was very irritated. And then I was like, I messaged her on Discord, and then I put my phone down and forgot.
I was at work. I missed you.
I missed you too. We'll have a girls' day. We'll go out and get tea.
Next weekend, maybe?
Oh, yeah. I don't have anything planned.
Now
I
you do.
do not think. Now I do. Oh, maybe we can get tea and hot pot next week.
That sounds like a party. I want to be there.
Tea and Hot Pockets?
hot pot.
No, hot pot.
That makes much more sense.
I have a gift card to the hot pot off of Melissa, and I want to use it. Because these gift cards are timed, and they expire.
All gift cards expire, it's just a matter of how long.
I didn't realize that. I just thought it was like infinite.
Yeah, most of them are only good for like 2 or 3 years at the most.
Oh, okay. Well, this one's only good. Okay, guy, it is raining. We do not need to be slamming on our brakes. This one's only good for, I think, 3 months, he said. I have 3 months to use it. Otherwise, oof, it was a wasted gift card.
I mean, if you spend your money on it, you should be able to use it whenever you want.
I feel like you got 3 months to use it. I was like, okay. Hot pot's like sushi king. I kind of have to build up for it.
Mase, did anyone roll investigation? Mase, Kiaz or Mase, Kiaz or
I didn't roll high enough. I rolled I said a 14.
is that with advantage?
Yep.
Okay.
I only have a 2 investigation.
Okay.
What do you got, Chad?
This is them tossing the bot, looting the suspect.
Missouri, did you want to roll investigate? Oh, okay. All right.
I thought
I
the
can't
chicken
see
was
the road.
investigating.
Tried to drive in a straight line, but I still can't see.
Okay. This, I'm gonna say, okay, with those rolls, this is what you see. There are a few things that Frabix grabs as they are falling out that, you don't exactly see what they were. Frabix seems to have very fast hands, but
Can I help with that?
you are currently helping. I thought you were helping.
Yeah, but I'm helping him, but I'm talking about when I'm done. Because he grabbed the things, we might want to know what those things he grabbed are.
Okay.
So after I'm done, burning the root of evil.
These are the things that you see that fall out that don't mysteriously disappear mid-air due to Frabix's very fast sleight of hand. Let's see.
Mm.
Dun, 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 dun. Got 2 cars right close together. Looks like they might kiss.
Kiaz is gonna ask out loud, what is a brothel?
What is a bra?
Brothel.
Ah.
So what was dropped? 299 platinum, 564 gold, 4,833 silver. A deed to the town of Marlet, which is a city roughly 200 miles away from the city of Ardent. That is a town that you are aware of that was consumed by the Demon King's, the Demon Lord's forces.
Why is it raining? I don't have horses.
Why do you have the deed to a town that was destroyed? Kiaz is gonna turn his head upside down to look at the guy.
He's gonna kind of like, you see, I'm a businessman, and I'm in the business of businessy business.
I'm grabbing that voucher.
Nice.
I mean, he did steal from an old lady. At that point, everything's fair. That asshole better not be in my spot today. That was like funny.
Yeah, a little just get a bit distracted until he's reminded of pain from the giant burn wherever he was hit. I mean, he was the shoulder because it's always the shoulder. He took 22 fire damage, so I assume there's some burns going on.
The words of Peter Pan, I will kiss and make it better. I'm going to hand you a thimble.
Are we not going to press him about the fact that he has a deed to
Matt asked him. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Kiaz asked him about.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's what he seems to be.
You can ask further. You're holding him upside down.
I'm about to say he seems to be trying to dodge the question. Do you want to? I'm about to say, do you want to roll intimidation or or persuasion or something in order to try to.
I would like to
I'm about to say
Uh,
whatever you roll.
intimidation.
Intimidate. If you roll intimidation, you are at advantage because he currently seems to be surrounded by people who he, as far as he's concerned, you've killed him once. You do it again. So
Absolutely.
Wait, we killed him?
yeah, David killed him.
technically, David killed him.
Wait,
Technically.
Do I
time
roll
out.
with advantage?
I thought maybe the tree might have killed him and we brought him back, but we killed him.
He stabbed David, and a defensive ability of David's automatically went off and killed him when he stabbed David.
Oh, okay, well then he deserved it. Okay, never mind. I thought maybe it was like collateral damage. Oopsies.
I mean, technically, auto defense going off is collateral damage.
No, because he attacked David with the intent to harm.
It was self-defense, yeah.
And I'll say so it was self-defense against self-defense. So because the guy was trying to run away because the tree's like, I'm gonna eat all of you, and he was like, oh my god, and Dave was like, nope, you're gonna stay here and fight. And he was like, get the fuck off me, I'm trying to run away. And so he stabbed David to try to get away, and he
Yeah, no, it's still the guy's fault because he shouldn't have resorted to violence. He should have just begged and pleaded for David to let him go, or asked very nicely. He didn't have to stab the man. And in the shoulder, no less. You know how I feel about people getting stabbed in the shoulder.
Yeah. You know what? Technically, as someone who's been stabbed in the shoulder, it's not fun. So
exactly. Don't marry this one, David. He's not worth it.
Okay. Missouri,
simple, by the way.
Is there anything you are saying to him, or are you just making intimidating gestures?
I'm pretty strong. I can probably also fling you into the moon where the dead tree went.
He's going to look a bit terrified. He's going to look a bit terrified. Okay. Look, I might have been offered this town. I might have been offered this town by a demon lord's general.
If not, you can spend Hitler.
He'll tell you, I might have been offered this town by a demon lord's general in order to possibly help them figure out a way to get closer to Ardent.
And where did you meet such a general?
During my travels on the road, he killed all of the people. He killed we were ambushed. He killed my guards, and I, as a weaselly little shit, told him that I would be willing. Told him that I would be willing to help him in any way that I could. And he told me to try to figure out a way to help him get into Ardent. And and thankfully I was able to also bargain for the nearby town so that when Ardent got attacked, I wouldn't have to worry about being hurt.
So what way did you get him into the town?
He's not there yet. I've been dragging my feet.
So if we called upon you to schedule a meeting with said general, you'd be able to do it?
I second that we do not do this. I don't know if this is a first we don't do this, but I'm seconding that we don't do this.
Well, once we regroup, we could possibly get a leg up on the demon lord if we capture his general.
I also like this idea.
He's going to say,
but I'm gonna.
He's gonna be like, what? He's gonna say, but what? He was like, but what if they? He was like, but what happens when they try to kill me?
You're already dead.
I'm alive now, thanks to you.
You might as well be dead.
So you brought me back to life to put me in danger again.
I mean, you died before. Was it really all that bad?
I must say, I am willing to help if I can get protection.
Well, you'll be really protected if we win.
I would like your word that somebody will resurrect me if I die.
As long as you do a good job, we'll think about it.
What? You know what? And I'll say he'll be like, little bug child thing. Would you like to make a deal?
Huh. No thanks. Made enough deals for a lifetime.
He'll look over. He was like, freaky goblin thing. Frabix will. I'll say Frabix looking. I'll say looking at him. I'll say Frabix looking at him. Will say it was like is best that you stopped. I'll say it's best if you stops talking before Frabix decides. I'll say before Frabix decides to test unknown drugs on you. And he's like, okay, not making deals with you. I'll say tall, strong, blue gentleman, and he'll look over at the smoking dog. Pain smoking dog creature. Dog creature, would you like to make a deal? I'm just kind of addressing Fenrir.
I know he's addressing Fenrir. Fenrir's a dog. He can't make deals.
He doesn't know. He's got a floating bug person, a goblin, something that used to be an ant 5 seconds ago. He's like, I don't know if the dog is actually a dog or if it's something else. It was like, it's a chain smoking dog. He doesn't think it's actually a dog.
Dog can also administer potions and pick locks, but he still can't answer the question.
So is the dog just kind of sitting there doing nothing?
The dog's sitting there being a dog, scratch, smoke, stare.
He's gonna kind of look. He was like, "Is this actually just a dog?"
One of those things that isn't like the others.
So he's like, "Oh, so that's actually a dog. Never mind." Strong blue person. I believe with the assistance of a lawyer, I will partially agree to your deal.
And we'll partially agree to think about bringing you back.
What, to the city, right? For prosecution?
To life.
But we are going to the city for prosecution, correct?
Sure.
We just aren't sure if they're going to prosecute a body or you.
He's gonna be like, but you're the police. You're not supposed to kill your. I'll say you're. Wait, can you do that? I don't know what the.
Nimbus Moonlit River. Can you guys all turn around? Hold on, we just have to make the good ones turn around.
I don't know. They're being kind of quiet. So maybe
I don't know if I'm done doing what I said I was doing.
Oh, technically, after all this time, yeah, I'm gonna say the tree burns just like firewood.
There was the tree, but I also did another one for the other bodies.
Oh yeah, I'm just still typing that out. So technically, You can hear them having this discussion.
Okay. Again,
Yeah,
I
I
wasn't sure if
figured we can hear
I
'em.
wasn't sure if I was able to interact if I was doing that.
Yeah, I might say they don't have much on them, so it's not like you have to toss them very thoroughly to find anything. They're basically broke druids. So I'm
I wasn't
putting
expecting
down
a
what
lot, but there might be something like plot relevant, so I wasn't sure.
We just happened to grab the one plot relevant guy.
Well, any of the three merchants are plot
Convenient.
relevant. Just you only
Well-
resurrected one of them. But there's
well,
two
I'm
other
gonna say-
merchants there that might also be relevant. I don't know.
I might say the other plot relevant the other not plot relevant the other merchant, he's just a pile of goo right now. Nobody's
Well-
checked that.
Oh,
And
I'm checking him too. That's part of the investigation of perception to toss bodies. Yeah,
Okay. I thought you were just
Are you-
tossing the druids. Sorry.
Oh no, any dead
You
body
need
I am tossing and then burning.
And there should be
Okay.
items in the goo.
Yeah.
You need a thief. Something to strain the goo.
Pretty sure I got a
You
thing for
actually
that.
have to fish.
You said pretty sure what, Tristan?
I'm pretty sure I got a thing for that.
Yeah.
I was like, nope, now that you've been arrested, you're in theory under our protection, so
Hold on.
as long as you don't
Hey,
stab
old
anybody
man.
and accidentally nuke yourself again.
Hey, old man, run me them pockets.
They already ran his pockets. That's just,
No, but he grabbed things before they hit the ground.
gotta
no,
run
that,
the
that,
rabbit
that,
in
that was the
his pocket.
goblin that's with us. That's that's somebody from that's the NPC who's with
the
us.
goblin did it.
Yeah.
Frabix. Then I'll say Frabix.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the merchant's name. Never mind then. He don't gotta run me those pockets.
Yeah, no. The merchant is still dangling by his ankles.
Oh, I'm out of Kool-Aid. I forgot about the fact that I'm out of Kool-Aid. Want me a drink regular water.
What are you using the Weaver's tools for, David?
I'm taking out my tailor's kit and repairing the fire damaged bit of my outfit.
Okay.
Clothing is an important thing.
Hmm.
Provided we are done interrogating him and we are done making sure this stuff doesn't come back to bite us in the ass, I believe it would be time to round up the animals and make our trek back to the city.
Yep.
Yeah, I figured hand the guy over to the guard.
That's what we were contracted to do, yeah.
Wait, the animals are still animally? I thought they were fed to the tree.
There was a paddock off to the side where some of the animals still were.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did the dog make it?
Boomer!
Yeah, Fenrir's right there. No.
Did Boomer live?
That is what you find between the almost. I'm gonna say the money and the pounds of silk clothes are what you find on the melted corpse of this guy. Everything else is found off of the druids.
Yep.
Anybody got to
Pulsating
identify?
seed. That's sketchy.
If you go to check the animals, you do not see a dog in there.
Brody.
He was delicious.
No, but I can ID. I can. We can ID things if we take.
I
You can
think
do
we
that as
should
part of a
burn the
short rest.
pulsating seed.
That's the one I was concerned about hitting with identify. But yeah, if we don't have that right this minute, we can.
Yeah. I'm a ranger, not a librarian.
Those glasses would say otherwise.
I organize flora and fauna, not books.
You said what, Tris?
I said those glasses would say otherwise.
Hey. I have difficulty seeing.
So you have 4 plus 1 staffs, 1 plus 3 staff, pulsating seed, a torn dog collar, which you can assume belong to the shepherd. So you can probably take that back to him and give him some semblance of closure. And basically taking the pile of silk clothes that are left, I must say, that are left from where he was melted. You can kind of shake the goo of his body off of it, but yeah, there's some silk clothes there. And all the money that you found was money that he had on him.
Take that, burn the bodies. Somebody will kindly make an animal handling to round up the animals. I think we can.
I don't need to make an animal handling. I'm just going to tell the animals, come on, get in line.
I mean, that works too.
Did we burn the seed?
Do you
I
have?
want to identify the seed first. I agree it probably should be burned, but I want to make sure it's safe to burn before we do it.
Okay.
Plot twist. It grows in fire.
Exactly. That's what I want to avoid.
Do you have? I'll say.
I
Do you have
speaks with
something that?
animals.
Okay, you're gonna see. I'll say speak with animals. The animals are I'll say. Does that give? I'll say. Does speak with animals give you the ability to control them?
No. It does not give me the abilities to control them, but I'm letting them know to get in line so we can get them to a safe place.
Speaking to the animals, they kind of look at you. They still seem a bit nervous about leaving. You can kind of tell that they will tell you, I'll say, as since you can talk to them, I assume they can talk to you.
Yeah.
I'll say, they seem to be of the idea that anyone who leaves the pen doesn't come back. So they're a bit worried about leaving the pen.
I will let them know that they are going to safe homes and we have defeated the person that made the animals that made the animals not come back.
Persuasion.
I'm not even wearing a robe.
I know.
Persuasion. I'm not very good at persuasion, but I'm decent enough.
Guidance.
I'll say persuasion. Animal handling would just let you be like, get the fuck out of here and do what I'm
I'm
asking.
gonna let them make their choice. This is a democracy, damn it, not a dictatorship.
That's a D4. You can add a D4.
Okay, a D4 because that's a 15 and persuasion that brings me up to a 20, and that's a 2, so that's a 22.
Okay. They're still a bit worried, but they at least seem to be. They at least seem to believe that you can protect them while they escape. So they are willing to follow you. So they're willing to follow you.
We're keeping the deed to that city, right? And giving it to like the mayor or somebody. right? We're not keeping that for ourselves.
I figured we were turning it all in as evidence when we got back
in
to
the
when we got back to
goblin's
town.
pocket, unless you take it out of the goblin's pockets.
Well,
I
no,
thought Missouri took the.
That's
took
anything that was on the
the-
list. The goblin didn't get.
yeah,
Right.
whatever's on the list, the goblin didn't see fit to snatch.
Oh, okay. The goblin didn't see fit to snatch all that money.
Oh, she snatched money. That's just not that. I'm gonna say what
That's
you
just
see
the
is
money that she couldn't get.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her hands are only so big to snatch so many handfuls.
Can I use nature to figure out what the pulsing seed is? Let me commune with the elements and see what the mother sky
All right.
tells me.
You
I
can
don't
feel
have
free,
speak with plants yet, but I will one day.
all right. You can feel free to do that. As Moonlit Whisper, as you are making your way back, Frabbix will kind of walk up to you. As you are walking.
I
And,
turned. To clarify, I turned to leave. I did not leave. Other people.
Okay. Frabbix, looking at you, tell that you seem a bit perturbed. Is going to be like, is like, friend bodyguard. What's his wrongs? The money, I must say, there's monies. Does monies make you happy? I'll say she starts jingling a bag in front of you.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be plenty of monies from this. I'm just I just didn't enjoy the burnings.
Mm. Must say, trauma with fire. Is it?
I don't think anyone likes being burned.
Oh, no one likes being burned. Some people dislikes the burnings more than others. I must say, must say, must say, must say, must say the Nimbus, must say the Nimbus one was burned. He seemed okay. The tree was burned. He'll look at. He's like, does not seem okay, but did not get choices. I must say, do not worry. I must say, do not worry, friend bodyguard. I must say, we get you back to town. I must say, we get you back to town, and we get you you like we get you good foods. Good foods deal with the burning pains. Yes.
That sounds good.
Ah, yes. Goody.
I am still a bit hungry.
Yes. I must say, your boss. I must say, as your boss, I shall treat you to delicious. I must say, delicious ramens. Yes.
If I get ramen?
If it has a lot of meat,
we can add meat. I'll say she'll say we can add meat, and then like you'll see her kind of catch herself as if she's thinking about something, and you'll see like the hand that she's holding the money in kind of start shaking. She's like, you can add meat for an extra fee.
You good?
Yes, sorry. Thinking about extra cost of extra meat hurts Frabbic's soul.
Food.
But Moonlit Whisper threw themselves into danger. Threw themselves into danger because they threw themselves into danger. Managed to kill bad merchant, and then bad merchant was revived, and bad merchant was confiscated of his goods, and goods can pay for meals.
You plan on sharing any of those goods that you stole?
Did not steal. We must say we are police. We are good guys. Anything we do is good.
Not how that
Okay.
works.
Do you plan on sharing with the group the stuff that you confiscated
Of course. I'll say,
before we could see it?
of course. Of course. I'll say Frabix likes to treat all currently available classmates to delicious dinners. And you can get eats with your meals.
I would prefer to see the items that you sequestered away.
I would like to see the items you sequestered away.
You can frisk me. There's nothing on me. I mean, there are a couple of things on me. But like you're gonna have to dig deep.
Frabix is not interested in the things that you has, as they are the same things that I has. And the digging deeps involves more conversations and more ramen dates.
I'm
guess
talking
ramen.
about my corset of holding.
Oh. Back to town, Mr. Whisper. As Frabix, kind of like pulls her hat down over her eyes and just kind of grabs your hand. It was like, and away we go.
Wow, Favish can get embarrassed. Is everyone else ready to leave along with Mr. Merchant?
Sounds like it.
Yep.
And the animals.
Are we just like letting him walk? Or are you guys gonna like handcuff him, shackle him, tie him up, or
I got rope. We can tie him.
okay?
I can carry him. I can carry him. Hold on. Let me
Princess
roll.
style.
I mean, you could just let him walk,
Okay. I cannot carry him. I rolled in that one.
You pick him
So
up.
that gives me a total of 2.
I'm gonna say, you pick him up, and you have a butt cramp, and you drop him.
Oh God. My blood omen.
All right, Nimbus, you will see River collapse in pain. River needs to be carried now.
Ugh.
She simultaneously threw out her back and her ass.
What's that song? My back, my neck.
Those are these things you have to do one of those female comic book character poses that you can't actually do.
Yes.
I'll say thematically, even though this doesn't really matter, River is at 1 exhaustion for the duration of the trip back, even though nothing's gonna
Okay.
happen.
I'm gonna whistle my axe beak over so she can ride.
Aw.
Okay.
That was established way back in the first part of this adventure that I brought that with me.
All right.
What is it that you brought?
My axe beak.
Ah, awesome. Maybe
All right.
we should invest in steeds. I realize normally I always buy one, but I don't think I brought one this game.
You did not.
That's
I
so
did.
weird.
I can't remember if you ran out of money or were just feeling cheap.
Let me see. I mean, I have 25 gold pieces and 3 silver pieces.
I think you ran out of money.
I ran out of money.
I can get a steed.
No, you have a riding elk. You did get one.
I did get one?
Yeah, you have a riding elk.
Yes, that's right. I forgot.
I can get a steed. Looks over at Missouri. Can you do the spider thing again?
Let me write this down so I don't forget.
The
But
elk
I
is on your
have-
sheet.
It is?
It's in your inventory. I was just looking at it. That's how I remembered you had it.
Oh, you know
Would
what?
you
That's 'cause
rather
I
me
didn't
be
look in
a
my
spider
inventory.
or a horse?
It's below crowbar and above
I
fishing
prefer-
tackle.
I thought the
It's
spider was
easy.
really cool.
Because isn't Moonlit Whisper scared of spiders?
I'm naming my elk watermelon.
We'll call it training.
Okay.
I feel like I had a name for it,
We
but I
have
can't
to
remember
keep
what the name
things that
was.
we are afraid of.
I'm certainly not. I'm not fond of spiders. That being said, I don't know what you're doing. I'm facing this way.
Okay. Well then, giant spider away.
Whee!
I start ignore
Ships.
spider noises.
Ship.
Given his size, I imagine just a moderately large normal spider would work.
Radioactive
I
spider
was gonna say,
noises.
make him a
Well,
parachute and
he's
then throw
bigger
him
now,
across
but
the map.
he would get small to go right on the spider. But he's still like I think 6 to 8 inches tall or something like that.
Right, so something
When
like
he
a
shifts.
tarantula would, be appropriate size for you.
I think you need something a little bigger than a tarantula.
I want
I
to
feel
see
like
Sasquatch
tarantulas
giant
are
form.
only 8 inches across. Their bodies are only like 4 inches at max.
Mm-hmm. If you're 6 to
That
8
would be
inches
like
tall, that means
me.
if you're only 6 to 8 inches tall, that means from shoulder to shoulder, you're no more than 2 inches, probably closer to like an inch, inch and a half.
I've held a tarantula before. They are surprisingly large.
So for the purposes of, because I'm looking at some 6-inch figures right now, so I was like, for the purposes of sitting on it, you'd probably be fine.
That's true. But I feel like it would move faster if it's a giant one.
Are you hungry?
That might be true. I can.
Okay,
Side
what
note,
else are we doing
fast-moving
tonight?
giant spider is nightmare fuel.
All right. I assume you guys are heading back to the town.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You guys make your way back to. I'm gonna say you guys make your way back to the village. I'm gonna say make your way back to the city. I'm gonna say the town guards see you approaching the gate with animals and one merchant in tow.
Dinner gets to play sheepdog.
The guards looking, it was like, wait, oh, they can kind of, I assume, do you guys just have your, like, are you wearing your badges or do you guys just, or do you
Yeah,
guys
they
have
had
them?
asked us to pin them to our cloaks or whatever, so they were clearly visible. So
Yeah, I didn't know if, like, I mean, I know that's what they
Badges?
asked you. I know if that's what they asked you to do. I didn't know if, you guys were actually following that.
Yeah,
I know David and I
Badges?
did.
We
I don't know
don't
about the
need
rest of
no
them.
stinking badges.
Okay, who has their badges, visible?
me.
What
Well,
am I wearing
not
again?
me,
Hold on, let me see
surely.
what I look like.
Mine's hidden in my spider fur.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're just a spider walking back into town?
I advise
Yes.
not being a giant spider approaching the town, considering that they're definitely afraid of all monsters and will probably shoot you on sight.
Oh no!
Mine is attached to the ribbon in my hair.
Okay. So so the badge is visible. Okay.
Okay.
Any
Mine's visible if the spider is going to transform back to a human, I will transform back to full size and have my badge visible.
Okay. So visible. Oh, so everybody has their badges visible. Okay, cool. All right. In which case, don't have to say that. All right. They're going to look at you and I'll say it seems to be a different set of guards this go around. It was like, well, welcome back. Oh, you found one of the merchants. Was he lost in the woods?
Mm.
That's
He
one
was
way
the
of
bad
putting
He's
it.
guy.
very much a criminal.
I'll say,
He's
they're gonna,
lost in spirit.
I'll say they're like criminal.
But shackled to the case.
I'll say they're gonna look and be like, wait, it was like Asmon? And he was like, yes, hello. It was like, hello, sir. There's a little bit of a I'll say, there's a little bit of a misconception going on here, but it'll be sorted out at the I'll say at the at the city guard's chamber. Rest assured, everything is okay. And he was like, he's gonna be like, he's gonna look at you guys, look back at him, look back at you guys, look back at him. Seems as if the academy students have a good reason to believe that everything is not going to be okay. He was like, but I bring you so many good wares. Surely you are on my side. He's gonna say, we'll let the judge determine that. He's going to punch Asmongold in the stomach. And he's like, ugh! He was like,
Wait. Before he punches him in the stomach, he's going to punch the merchant in the stomach.
Yep.
I'm about to say, just kind of like gut check him because he's like, it's pretty much one of those. He was like, hey, the hero said, it was like the academy students and the heroes are saying that you're a criminal. You must be a criminal, you piece of shit.
Yeah. I will step in the way before he punches the guy in the stomach because that's not right. He's handcuffed.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Yeah, so I'm gonna step in the way to stop him.
Oh, okay.
He can gut punch me and see what happens.
What's your AC?
Hell if I should know. Hold on. AC is 20.
Um,
No, it's not 20.
Warning bond would have worn off by now. So let me uncheck that.
Oh, it's 19. Wait. Actually, no. I want him to hit me.
That's what I was like. He like sees you coming in and swings past you. I'm about to say he's still aiming for him. I'm about to say your AC was to intercept it.
Oh, I got you. Oh, wait, no. Silvery barbs, please.
See, hits a target other than you within 5 feet of you. You can use your reaction to reduce the damage the target takes. I don't want to do. Must be willing to shield. So, okay.
As a Fenrir snaps at the incoming hand to try and slow down the impact.
Okay.
I said, I got silvery barbs. He can re-roll.
He swings and kind of like, and just instead of punching him in the gut, just kind of grazes his grazes like the kidney area for like 1 point of stun damage, like,
and the damage is reduced by 9.
So min 1.
Yep.
Just like, so 1 reduced to min 1.
Minimum 0.
And it was 0. Okay. So glancing blow.
Yep.
He was he'll kind of look at the dogs like, I'm sorry, it's just kind of he was like people like this sicken me.
People like you sicken me. What gives you the right to hit an unarmed, handcuffed man?
I'm about to say he's gonna look at her, look at you. I'm about to say he's gonna look at you and be like, "Are you serious?"
Definitely serious.
I mean, am I serious? What's your job? What's your name? What is your name?
I'm about to say he's gonna shrug his shoulders. He's like, "You can go." He's like, "We don't have time for this. Just go." And I'll say, they'll move out of the way so that you can go ahead through.
I'm coming back for your job.
He'll kind of respond. He's like, well, he was like, feel free if you feel like standing here all day instead of being in the school.
No, what I mean by coming back for your job, I'm going to get you fired.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Under the circumstances, given the city, I doubt they'll fire him because we need all the watch we can get. But you probably can get him transferred to.
That's what he's like. He was like, not many people willing to take the shift that has you standing literally at the front door when bad things happen.
Imagine get him, transferred to stable detail or something.
Latrine duty or something. Yeah.
There you go.
Or get him sent outside the wall.
He is outside the wall. He's standing in front of the city gate.
Yeah, it was like, that's the thing. Nobody wants. I'll say he's doing a job that no one wants to be doing.
As we learned in the previous adventure, nobody does like scouting runs or anything outside of town. So
I think it's a little
Nobody
bit
but
odd,
us.
but yeah.
I'm about to say, literally leaving the city is, I'm about to say, leaving the city without like heavily armed, I'm about to say, without a heavily armed detail is likely to get most people killed.
You see, not
So-
even more suspicious of that old woman.
So the,
I guess it's a good thing that we're not most people.
I'm about to say, well, yeah, you guys are, I'm about to say, you guys are the people at the academy. So it's like, yeah, it was like, you guys are stronger than the average person. And even when merchants come through here, most of the time they're heavily armed detail. A good chunk of them are killed on the way here. So when you sign up to do it, they pay you a ridiculous amount of money with the idea that if you hire 10 mercenaries, you'll probably, by the time you reach the town, there'll probably only be 3 left. So So yeah, I'm like, if the demon lords, I'm gonna say, if the surrounding animals and beasts and everything that lives in the forest don't get you, then you could just be ambushed by bandits or the demon lord's army or anything. So that's the reason why people don't really go anywhere. It's not an issue for you guys because you guys actually have levels. But yes, you guys, I assume, head back to the I'll say to the constable station, and they I'll say the chief of police will look I'll say will look at you and like, oh well, he'll see all the animals just kind of standing in the middle of the precinct.
as I recall, based on when we were doing the investigation circuit, we should be able to drop the animals off before getting to the police station. Because
Okay, that's what I didn't know if you
Yeah.
guys were. That's what I was
yeah,
like.
no,
are you going to-
we dropped them off on the way.
Okay, I thought you were just all going back there with the animals in tow. Okay, are you dropping off everything before you everything to everyone before you go back, or are you
I wasn't sure about whether to do the ring before or after.
We can do the ring and the ring and the cat after, because that's literally across the street from the police station.
Okay.
okay? Okay, you must say you return the
And make sure to get a
return-
receipt from the people we returned the animals to, just to confirm we did return them.
Yeah.
Masa, you return the Masa, you return the horse. Masa, you return the horses. Well, one horse short. You return the sheep. Three sheep short,
And the collar.
and the collar, which the gentleman seems to be very heartbroken over. Takes about Masa, takes about 30 minutes for him to collect himself, for him to be able to do the documentation that you need. But yeah, it's, that takes about 30 minutes for him to kind of come to terms with what happened. But he must say he'll sign the paperwork that you need in order to note that you brought back what you could. The must say the guy who owns the horses, is a bit disappointed, but it seems to be more so from a profit standpoint. It was like, shit, now I got to go buy no horses. Um, and you head back to must say, and I believe you guys are heading to the police station.
Yep.
All right. Which one of you has the cat currently?
I have the ring.
I would carry the cat.
Okay. Okay. Cool. You are carrying a cat currently. The Marseille police chief looking at Marseille welcoming you all. So I'm assuming that you found out. I'm assuming that since you're back and look like you're a little, look a little exhausted and like you've dealt with a decent amount of stuff. You kids have fun.
Kind of fun. We dealt with some stuff. Captured a shady merchant. Dealt with a cult of druids. Killed an evil tree.
Not shady, as Nicole will say. He was like, not shady. I am a businessman.
Businessman who stole a wedding band.
And cut a
Hey.
deal with the Dark Army.
He's gonna be like, he's gonna raise his finger. He's like, I would like my lawyer, please.
That at least
Um,
makes you shady.
I think anybody who makes a deal with the demon, cough, cough, is a bad person. Although you didn't deserve to get punched, we need to do something about that.
I'm
Put
about
it
to say,
on horseshit pickup.
I'm about to say the police chief is gonna say, you did what? He seems to have ignored most everything since you said made deal with the Dark Army. I'm about to say I'm about to say you kind of see everyone in the police station kind of turn and look in his direction.
I will stand in front of the merchant guy. Everybody makes mistakes. They are allowed to give second chances. And he has promised to help us.
Yes, I did promise to help. I promised to help, and they said that you couldn't hurt me.
Oh no, we didn't say that.
I said while you
We
were
said
in
we
our
were turning you
custody
over
that
to
you wouldn't get hurt.
I'm about to say, I'm about to say, and the police chief is going to say, and now that you're here, our custody.
Oh, you give the best hugs, Titan.
Well, at the moment, we haven't handed him over to you yet, and the way you're looking at him, he's going to get his due process, right? You're not just going to shank him.
Oh no, he has to appear in court. I'm not going to shank him.
Okay, based on the encounter we had at the gate, we being cautious.
Oh, you know they're kind of a bit rowdy over there, but you know.
No excuses. They did not have the right to hit him.
Hey, I'm about to say he's gonna be like, hey, he was like, I run the police. I don't take care of the military.
Well, who do? I would like to talk to them.
I mean, to do what?
Well, we're going to get him removed from his post and sent somewhere else.
Ooh,
Thinking my nose.
okay. That's you willing to take it?
I can take it after class. I don't mind.
Okay. I'll talk to some people and see if you're willing. All right. Didn't
You
okay.
have to go through my uncle first.
Okay. Cool. Sure. Don't know who that is, but all right.
I forgot my uncle's name, but I will give him my uncle's name.
He was like, he'll kind of like quirk an eyebrow and be like, so okay, well, if that's how you want to spend all of your time outside of school, then feel free.
So, wait, can I spend that time during school outside the walls?
I don't know. We'll talk to
See,
your
part of
uncle.
me is starting to realize that might be a bad idea, but
about
another
to say-
part of me is like, I can go exploring and nobody would know.
If you're
If
not
you
at
walk
the
away
front
from the gate and
door,
leave the city undefended, they'll know.
Oh, well, I mean,
I'm about to say you're about to say if you talk to your uncle, he is probably going. I'm about to say that pretty much leaves you with you're in school for most of the day, and then you're at the wall for the rest of the day.
You'll have no time to be a character.
well, we could use that to explain when I'm in mark mode and I'm not present.
I'm about to say because people who work at the wall, I'm about to say people who work at the wall work 16-hour shifts at the wall, and then they rest for 8 hours, and then they go back to the wall.
So you have to have school.
And then you'd be at the wall. So you'd be at school for 8 hours, at the wall for 8 hours, and then sleeping. Again, you'd have no time to be a PC.
I'm about to say people who work at the wall, they're assholes because they work at the wall. It is not a fun job. They are not happy people.
I wouldn't be an asshole, is all I'm saying.
I mean, most people aren't until you deal with living at the wall. I'll say,
I'll
I'm
go
like,
talk to the military, whoever I need to talk to get that guy transferred.
Or at least punished.
Maybe he has to run 100 laps around the city.
that's for the heroes. You guys are more durable. You can run 100 laps.
Obviously, he's durable enough if he thinks he can punch an unarmed, handcuffed man. I'm not letting this go. I will Karen this shit, goddammit. The injustice of it all. I will not stand for it. I could see maybe if he twitched like he was coming at the guy, but he wasn't.
But the police chief will if you are willing to, unless you he will give you guys the option of being his. He was like if you don't trust us, so that's perfectly fine. One less thing I have to do. But you guys will have to keep watch over him until his court date.
I don't know.
We can stuff him in my deep place.
He'll suffocate in there.
I'm about to say he's going to. I'm about to say he'll tell you that you got he was like wherever if you decide to keep watch over him, since you're the people who arrested him, you would be responsible for him until his court date. So you will not be allowed to let him out of your sight until said court date if you want to keep him.
You already said he'd be safe in your custody, so I see no reason not to turn him over to you.
I know, but I'm about to say she seemed like she was having a bit of a.
No. I'm talking about the soldier that assaulted him.
He was like, yeah. He was like, look. He was like, look, police. He was like, police don't deal with soldiers. Soldiers don't. He's like, we don't tell the soldiers what to do. Soldiers don't tell the police what to do. So he was like,
I know. I'm just gonna go talk to. Oh, that's right, my granddad. He's in the back. No, I know where we're going after this, guys.
he's like, hey, he was like, hey, he was like 3 different branches of the military are right here. He was like the school, the police, the military. He was like, he was like 3 completely different branches of the military. He was like, we don't have anything to do with anyone else.
Say less, fam. Say less.
So he was like, all right, cool. He was like, we have a wonderful cell for you. He's like, we have a wonderful cell for you that you can spend your time in before you get to get seen by the judge. He'll grab him by the arm and just kind of like start dragging him off. I'll say with that, Asmongold has been put into custody.
You turn over anything they'd actually consider evidence?
We're keeping the deed though, right? Like we are. I just want to make sure, as a party consensus, we are keeping the deed, or we are not keeping the deed.
Why?
Like I need to know.
I imagine
it's a deed to a dead city.
It's a deed to a dead city, but while I imagine we have to at least turn it over for the purposes of evidence, because that is what he made the deal for.
Oh, he lives in the place.
The deed is worthless. There's nobody. The place is dead. There's nobody there anymore.
Yeah, for now, but death is just a harbinger for life.
But like I said,
it's an illegally created deed anyway. That was created by the Demon Lords General, so it's not like it's valid.
I mean, it's created by the people who own the city now.
Yes, but if we liberate the city,
then the deed will be null and void again.
Yeah, exactly.
But we could also use that deed to get into the city.
I mean, presumably we could most welcome.
Well, I mean, she means if we go to the city and the demon forces stop us, we could probably hold up the deed and go, "Hey, we're supposed to be here."
Yeah.
Ah.
So what I was trying to say is, we probably need to turn it over as evidence, but we probably could also go, "Hey, don't lose this. We're going to need this later."
All right, I will mark it down that we gave it to the cops because I feel like the cops would take it.
I'll say, because this is evidence of the deal he made, so they're going to want it.
Cops worry about the city. Military protects the city. Military protects the city. Cops protect the citizens from the citizens. You guys protect the world.
From the Demon Lord.
Yeah. You guys specifically, you guys, Hopper. You know, I'm gonna close the window if you do that one more time. You're gonna lose your window
Okay,
privileges.
but are we all done? Because it is past my bedtime.
Okay, window privilege is done. There. You know what? There.
We have to return the cat in the ring, but that's right across the street. I don't think that necessarily needs to be role played, and then Brian just needs to hand out the paycheck.
Yep. I'll say. You guys can divide the platinum, gold, and silver how you see fit.
And
I'm about to say,
I would like my 300 gold back for bringing the
you can do
incidentals and
I'll say
taking the suspect.
they will give you a the police will go into storage and will give you a diamond that they confiscated off of someone else or that is worth the value of what you spent.
Thank you.
300 gold.
And the voucher, and there's the voucher that Missouri took. So Missouri can either go twice, or Missouri can take someone else. I'll say Missouri can
pretty
either
sure
take.
we all.
Yeah, and I'll say technically there's no age limit on the brothel, technically, if Missouri wanted to, you could take the 12-year-old.
No.
I am 13. Thank you very much.
I'll go with Missouri. I'm curious what the brothel looks like.
I want to go.
I'll join them too.
I mean, you have enough. You have enough money.
Here.
You could all just make like a group trip out of it.
Field
We only have
trip.
enough vouchers for 2 free trips. Anybody else would have to pay?
Idea.
Yeah.
I will get super small, and River can smuggle me inside her boobies.
Just don't sting me.
I don't think
you
I
with
can.
the newspaper. Mm-hmm.
You're going to smuggle a small child into a brothel in your boobies.
In my boobies.
I like how she's like, we don't commit crimes. Literally commits a crime.
It's not a crime. It's
Commits
learning
multiple crimes.
human anatomy. I'm
Smuggling-
teaching him science.
You're not
Smuggling
paying for him to
people
get in, so
Biology.
that's a misdemeanor, I think. So you're shipping the coat check. Yeah.
Mm.
Whereas you're not going to get in trouble
Biology
because you
class.
guys are heroes, but they are going to kind of look at you like bad.
We'll just blame it on Missouri since she's the oldest. He's the oldest.
I don't know.
But it's
all
once again, it's past my bedtime, so I need to get to bed.
All right, you guys go right ahead, and I'll say returning the ring and the cats. The woman will hug you all. Well, hug anyone willing to accept said hug.
I will not accept said hug, but I will pat her on the head.
Okay. I'll say will primarily seem to try to hug since Nimbus and Moonlit Whisper were the two who interact with her. She will kind of, if you don't stop her, will grab both of you together and just give you like this big bear hug. She will give you the option of what was that? Insight, deception. What are we?
We'll accept the hug and be totally okay with it because no one can tell otherwise. Unless they can beat a 20. Unless they can beat a 24.
You said you said you'll be okay with it unless no one can tell otherwise.
Someone can tell otherwise, yeah. Usually he's fine with hugs. And as far as anyone else is concerned, he's still fine with hugs, unless they have some reason to believe he's not.
Hmm.
This is fine. This is fine. This is completely fine. But yeah. Outside of that, yes. Returning that as the camera pans in, as the camera zooms in on as the camera zooms in on a photograph of her of her in her younger years with her husband. Um, and of what used to be better times. And with that, the mission is over. And I will tally up XPs.
And remind us how much we're supposed to be getting paid for this, so I can write in a loot crate.
Right. Have to do that. Just so you guys can know, the tree challenge level 15.
Oh, okay.
I'll say damage immunity, acid. I'll say damage immunity, acid, cold, damage resistance, lightning, poison. I'll say lightning, poison, fire, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, condition immunities, exhaustion, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poison, restrained, unconscious, prone. True sight, 150 feet.
That's really nice, actually. That true sight, damn.
Armor class 21. I don't know why, but it has a speed.
It can probably like pull itself via its roots really slowly, I'd imagine.
50 feet.
Oh, really quickly then.
So I can pop its roots out of the ground and shimmy across the.
Well, did you say it could tree stride itself?
Yeah, he did.
That's just too funny. You can implode on itself and appears through another tree.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like, oh, it can tree stride itself since it's a tree. It's like it can go through itself to wherever it wants to go.
That's the Rick and Morty level visuals right there.
Oh yeah. It explodes when it dies. Technically, it was just supposed to explode, and you guys were just supposed to suck it, but that seemed like it was kind of stupid.
That seems to be in line with 5e Death Knell abilities.
Mm-hmm.
He had an ability to where he could basically do what he did when he died, but just do it as a legendary action instead.
Oh,
where he could just explode as many times as he wanted to.
Oh,
it was
You
like,
never tell me what the glowing seed did, sir.
We haven't had a chance to identify it yet.
I'm gonna say,
I was trying to identify it using my ranger skills.
Yeah, I didn't see a nature roll.
Okay, because I forgot. Sorry.
I remember you said it was like, "Can I roll nature?" I was like, "Okay," and then I never saw a nature roll.
So it's nature 18.
And you can add D4.
While she's rolling, I do have a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Is the adventure going to be right on the heels of this, or are we going to have a day?
You guys are pretty much done for the day. So, the next thing that happens isn't going to happen today. If it does happen, it'll be tomorrow. But it's at least going to be a day. Since you guys are pretty much rented out to the police department. Okay. You roll high enough to know that this is not actually a seed.
That's all I know, that it's not a seed?
It is not a seed. It is a living creature inside of a shell. It is more of an egg.
Can we take care of it and call it Poppy?
Let's figure out what it is first. Yeah, we don't. If it's some kind of Lovecraftian horror, we don't want to keep it around.
It looks like, am I say, it looks like a seed. It looks like a giant. It looks like a giant, strange, like sunflower seed looking thing, like some sort of weird mixture of like a sunflower seed and a walnut. Um, but it's probably it. I would say it's probably about the size of uh, it's about the size of like a 7-Eleven big gulp cup.
That's a big fucking seed.
Yeah,
I was like, considering what it came out of, I just want to make sure it's not another one of these goddamn trees.
yeah.
I
No,
thought it came out from the merchant.
the merchant had it.
Oh. Well,
I'm
maybe
about
he
to say,
knows what it is.
And it was his job to get the demon army into the city, so this could be how they were planning on doing that.
Do I sense any demon energy from it?
it's a seed.
I said this is why I want to get it properly examined, and then we can decide if you want to hang on to it or not.
Hmm. I could probably still change it.
Whatever it is, it is not. It is not a. It's not a demon, but you definitely don't reckon it. Like on from the outside, it looks like a seed. You can tell that it is not a seed. It is more than likely an egg.
I mean, admittedly, you rolled a 29, so I don't know if we'll find anybody who knows more about it than you do, but
Well, it's because of what she rolled, so she can tell what you can tell what it isn't, and what am I say? She can get past the fact that it's disguised to look like it's the way it looks. I'll say it's supposed to look like a innocuous seed, but you know, but it's actually an egg.
yeah, like I said, we just need to run it by an expert, and then we can decide.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's less. I'm gonna say she learned that, which technically it does have an ability to disguise itself as a seed. So she did bypass that, but without the actual skill needed to determine what it is. Yeah.
What's the skill actually needed?
You would need I'll say Arcana or History.
Oh,
Why
Arcana
did
or
you say so
History?
sooner? I
Uh,
want to give you the help action.
I have Arcana.
Okay. So she's assisting you. I'm giving you a D4.
I have a pretty good history as well.
Both
Oh,
of
if you
can
have
roll
history,
with
ooh, you can go at it from the history angle.
Okay, I'll do that.
that 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 guidance die though.
Hey, double 24.
Wait. Do you want to re-roll the one?
Well, that's on the guidance die.
Oh,
I'll say
that's fair.
you can't pick. I'll say you can't.
Yeah, I know.
Rolls,
That's
you
what I
have to
said.
re-roll
That's fair.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
However,
Alright,
funnily enough, Missouri,
Yes.
guess what?
Take 'em
Guidance
all.
chain, I guidance you.
Oh.
It's add D4 to your roll.
D4.
Yeah, Trisha normally beats me to it, so
I'm the cleric. I got one job.
So 24 and 25.
oh, what's up with the D4 rolling one?
D4.
The other
Alright.
rolls good or it doesn't.
All right. Between the two of you, what you will learn, I'm gonna say, what you are able to denote from this, there is, I'm gonna say, this seed, I'm gonna say, this seed slash egg, between, I'm gonna say, between your history and your arcana, you are able to deduce that this, I'm gonna say, this seed, I'm gonna say, this egg is a spawn of the calamity of the sky.
I knew it. We should have burned it.
Yeah, so we need to get rid of it. It's another tree.
It's not
Well,
another
what if
tree.
this
I'm
time
about,
we can make it?
I'm about to say, remember this thing landed in the forest, so it turned into a tree when it hatched.
Right. This is the thing that becomes whenever it hangs out with too long.
Yeah.
So why was it in the goo?
I'm about to say, well, this is the thing. You don't know what am I say? Calamity. Am I say the calamity of from the sky? By the time people found it, it had turned into something terrible.
Okay, so on its own, just in its current state, it is not something terrible, and provided it's not exposed to something terrible, it is not inherently something terrible.
I'm gonna say what you know about the tree from remember what you were told. It was there. I'm gonna say it was there, and then it ate like a demon and a devil, and then you just had this evil tree.
Okay, so its mere existence, the existence of the egg does not make it an unholy abomination, and as long as we prevent it from being consuming unholy abominations, it doesn't. It is not an unholy abomination unto itself.
It sounds like it's neutral into itself.
Right. That's what I'm confirming.
Yeah, I'm gonna say think of the. I'm gonna say best way you can put it. It's a. I don't want to say symbiote, but it is neutral, and the environment that it's in turns it into, you know, something. Hence the reason why the tree was like, yes, it absorbed two evil entities, but it was also a tree. So it cared about nature and saving the planet. So
Okay,
it's like,
so it is a metamorph. It is currently not a threat. It will not become a threat if we are, as long as we don't make it a threat. In which case, I have no horse in this race.
Think of it as the egg from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay, so yeah, it becomes what we make it. So if you want to hang on to it, I got no problems.
That's actually really interesting.
Yeah, we can raise it as our child.
But its name is Calamity. Why is it called Calamity?
We'll call it Clammy for short. We'll call it Clammy for short. Look, it already has a nickname.
Oh, little Clammy, and it's gonna murder everyone.
We won't let it murder anyone. We'll feed it lots of fruits and veggies.
Be good people.
Who's going to be the primary caretaker?
I'll say be good. I'll say be good people, and Clammy won't be a calamity. And
Of course. And if it does hurt anyone, we'll just burn it alive.
Again.
But what if it happens to fall into the hands of the demon lord, and then all of a sudden, what we tried to prevent from the beginning happens anyway?
It sounds like a narrative tragedy.
I don't feel like the demon lord's gonna break into our city and steal our little hatchling.
I'm like technically, if you give it to the demon lord and he doesn't know what it is, yeah, that'd actually be kind of fucking hilarious because that's a great way to wind up with demon lord. I'll say like demon lord's army is like, yes, we have the seed. Ha ha ha. Oh, it hatched. I wonder what. Oh god! And just starts eating people.
Well, I will make sure that I keep it with me at all times. And when it hatches, to make sure it doesn't attack anybody. And if it does, at least it will attack me. And then we burn it. That sounds fair?
And I told you so on ice.
Yes. You can put I told you so on ice.
Is that what you're calling it? I told you so?
Yes.
All right, let's see. Let me go ahead and put this in the NPC folder for the time being. I'm gonna name him Clammy. CLAMMY?
Yep.
Okay.
Are we done?
Yes.
I'd say he's doing some math for us in theory, but
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like XPs, I believe.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Okay. Load up, you piece of shit. There we go. All right. See. Nope. Yeah, that. Mm, um, then the two merchants. Technically, I guess they count as monsters.
Mm,
if you're counting them, they count as commoners, I assume, unless you have a merchant stat block in there.
Mm-hmm. Then with the other stuff you guys did. All right.
I still have a bunch of questions.
Okay.
Feel free to ask. For we are here
Because
to
we
give
found
answers.
that pulsating seed. Wait. So we found the pulsating seed on the merchant.
Yes.
yeah.
So where did he get that from?
Nobody asked him.
I will go back and ask them next session. But we're gonna make a trip to my granddad first, and then to the brothel. Oh wait.
Maybe we should go to the brothel
Actually,
first,
I'm
and then
gonna
you're
write a letter to my granddad.
ah.
Then
From the brothel.
to the brothel. Because if we go see my granddad, we might not get out of there.
Good plan.
Not because he's mean or anything.
Sure about that?
Yeah. He's definitely not mean. He's pretty chill. Well, he's stern, but he's chill. He's pretty chill. I'm his favorite person in the whole wide
Oh,
world.
damn, still not a level. Yep.
What if we combine them? Will we level then?
So what you're saying is, can I give you my experience points? It's a meme at this point. That's not how it works here.
Maybe one day.
All right.
Just need the coinage.
Mm.
All right. Right. All right. So there's let's see. How many of you guys total? I'll say not including Frabix because Frabix
There's
said
6
that.
PCs.
Frabix said that they don't need any money after their, what they stole off of, the guy. So you guys get to keep this.
Total or per person?
Total.
That's total. That's fine. I'll just note it in the loot crate as such. And we can divide it up next, when people actually decide they want to go shopping.
Well, I kind of need money for, existing because I have a business to pay for.
Okay, I will divide it up now then. $2,500 apiece.
Can you put that in chat?
Discord or Roll20?
Oh, Discord, definitely.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. I got you. There you go.
I'm rich.
I can note that on your sheet since I have it open.
Awesome. Thank you.
You have 25 GP.
25.
Yes, Dawson money.
And I can put it on Shannon's sheet too.
Thank you.
Well, the bookkeeping.
Oh no! What is that gift from the classic DuckTales movie?
Not within Discord, at least.
It's gold. It's worthless gold.
DuckTales, that's PS9.
And I could have sworn the Middle Eastern looking dude made that comment in in the Genie Lamp movie.
Oh,
I might be misremembering the line because I know he says something about gold. Oh well, you know what? I'll just use this.
It's not on my phone, GIF.
like I said, Beam or whatever Discord uses.
Also,
No,
I don't expect.
on my phone, like when I'm sending text messages and you go GIF from
Yeah.
Google. I don't have it from Google.
It actually probably would be too much to expect the original DuckTales stuff to be on there versus the reboot DuckTales stuff. Not that the reboot DuckTales stuff is bad. I actually, for the most part, I enjoyed the reboot.
Actually, maybe it's Motorola and not Google. Like maybe Motorola doesn't use Google stuff. I don't know.
I don't know who uses what.
Like freaking Sprite Bit Scrooge Product. No, I do wonder what's going to happen next. I don't know if the deed actually ties into anything. So we'll find out. You know what? If we are in fact able to run out the Dark Army from a place, I'd imagine the real estate value would be really cheap. If you're wanting to own yourself a town.
Mhm.
Get rid of the army, and I was like, get rid of the army, secure and fortify the place, and technically you would have another Ardent.
Yeah, last time Whisper encountered the Dark Army, they kind of steamrolled. I don't know how. I don't know if that's true to the game or just the narrative, though. Kind of like how you can have the army steamrolling in cutscenes, but when the players are when the players are fighting, they're really like CR1.